Riley, what happened to the straw to your Capri Sun? You don't have a straw to your drink. No, I don't see it. You might want to go looking for it. I just set it up on that chair. I just set it up on that chair. What up, Jeff? How you doing, man? You might want to go looking for it, man. Your straw to your Capri Sun is gone. Right now, I got shrimp and I got some liver. I was gonna get worms, but my bait cage came in today to make me a little more lazy. So I threw my bait cage out to try to catch a few bluegill before I start, so I won't have to sit here and fish for bluegill. So I didn't buy worms today. But I'm gonna get some. My liver and my shrimp is a little frozen, but I'm gonna still get some frozen shrimp out there until my liver thaws out a little bit. This is my shrimp. I had this last night on Sunday, and it's not no Cajun shrimp or nothing like that. I just put a whole bunch of seasonings and some plain shrimp, and now it looks like a seafood boil, but really this is just shrimp with a lot of garlic and stuff on it. What up, Northern? How you doing, brother? Yeah, I'm here for a little while, not too long. I meant to get out here a little early, but I woke up at 1, and then after 1, it's the process of feeding my other daughter because she doesn't go to school or nothing, and then getting out here, and that took me to about 2:30. Would have definitely been out here a lot earlier, but I ain't complaining. We on the water. That's what I look for. Well, I guess we ain't on the water. I ain't on no boat, but you know what I mean. So we got 2 garlic shrimp. They technically frozen together, but I'd hooked them good enough. I'm about to get that out in the water. Okay, my hook went straight in the tree, and I lost that hook. I did not lose my weight or nothing to it. I just lost my hook. It's freaking crazy work. So let's try the shrimp thing again, and let's not hit that tree right there because literally where I just threw the tree, I just seen something jump out the water where my freaking bait fell off. It hit the tree and was hanging at the top of the tree. My bait fell off in the water, and there's a lot of action happening right there in the water. Good job, good job. So I'm gonna re-hook another shrimp, another frozen shrimp. Hey, who knows? Frozen shrimp might be the move because regular shrimp, it don't be lasting too long. Man, first cast of the day. I already done lost my bait and my hook. So, do this again one more time. And not hit the tree. Honestly, that's good enough for me right there. We don't got to even aim in that tree vicinity. Well, on the bright side, I brought my other pole that holds two things, so. I was not going to bring this pole out the car. I truly wasn't, but I ended up just doing it anyway. What's up, chat? What's up? 32 people in the stream. Hit the fags. Damn, that was quick. That was quick, man. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Man, here for a good time, chat, not a long time. Like I said, I would have tried to get out a little earlier, but I missed out. Hey, Josie, I was loving the stream, man. I was loving it. It's always good to see you. Did your phone die, Josie? What happened? What's going on? What's good from Cali? What up, Jim? How you doing, Jim Rat? In Louisville, Kentucky, brother. We always fishing. We always where the water's at. Me, Troutline Joe, and Catfish Willie. Josie was doing great. She was doing great. Yeah, it went up to like 70. 70, damn near 80. Yeah, my liver frozen all the way down. I'm gonna cut some of this frozen shrimp. Put a bell on this. I was gonna say, you strong too? Yeah. Oh, I do have another one of these. I didn't know. I was talking to Troutline about it and I didn't know I had another one. Oh man, I can't be putting a bell on something and then kicking the bell. Yeah, you can't talk to me. Alright, I just cut this shrimp into half so I could easily put it on these smaller hooks. The double hook pole has got some smaller circle hooks on it. So I'm not trying to put a big old chunk of shrimp on both hooks. That's one. Where's the top hook? No crabs. I want to try fishing with crab, but I just thought it was a saltwater thing. But I also thought fishing shrimp was just a saltwater thing until I've seen what shrimp could do also in Kentucky. Fish just eat anything for real. So on my double hooks, I got shrimp at the top, shrimp at the bottom. Get this out here. I brought 4 big poles out. One's obviously for bluegill. I'm about to pull some out of this bait cage I got over here. And then I bought my rooster tail out just to cast. Shoot, my rooster tail was hitting a lot last time I was here. So bass and catfish is what we're looking for today. Honestly, since we're waiting for that long period of time, I'm just gonna get this bait cage out. I threw it out as soon as I pulled up. I put like some cat food and some breadcrumb in it, and I threw it out in the water just because, like I said, I suck at catching bluegill sometimes, and I'm not used to catching smaller fish. So either I'm gonna cast in that, or my friends are gonna catch some bluegills / my kids, or I'm gonna throw out a bait cage. And I ordered a bait cage, and it got sent to the wrong house. I emailed FedEx, and then I woke up today, and I guess FedEx said, "Oh, we fucked up, not the seller." So they got it to me today. So I'm gonna pull that out, see if I caught anything in that, and use that. What's your catfish PB? 5 pounds, brother. 5 pounds. My boy got a 16 pounder, 8 pounder, 7 pounder. My other boy got like a 7 pounder. I got 5 pounds. I fish for everything, and it ain't about the PB. It's about the bite, the fight, and everything that comes with it. What's your PB, Matt, on catfish? Hello, greetings from India. What's up, Vicky? How you doing? Do you fish with raw shrimp or cooked shrimp? It's raw shrimp. It's raw shrimp, but I put a lot of like garlic powder and salt and stuff on it, so it looks like a seafood boil of shrimp, but it's not even seafood boil. With that Cajun sauce, it's just regular shrimp. I put my own seasonings and stuff on it. Let me pull this cage out real quick. I'll be right back. Because to be honest, I only have one bait until this liver thaws out, or until I catch the bluegill, because then that would be my cut bait and my live bait. Hopefully it don't take as long as me catching an actual bluegill, but I mean, I feel like one of these shrimp poles is pretty lucky, so something to happen with that here soon. What's up, Jason Smith? How you doing, brother? Got 2 poles in the water. I'm gonna have to put another hook on my third pole, because first cast that hook came off, but we just getting out here. This water's looking real beautiful and nice and inviting. You didn't have one troll roll? Troll roll. You didn't have one troll? Hey, that's a good sign, Josie. But best believe, the more you go, the more they go and troll. That's why I'm glad you got your mods already getting situated. Shoot, when we first started streaming, we didn't have no mods. We were just doing us. Yeah, when we first started, we didn't even have any mods, man. It was hectic. We didn't necessarily not know how to handle trolls. We just wasn't focused on handling them in the beginning. On the bright side, Josie, on the bright side, you started out a lot active and better than a lot of other streamers. When it comes to streaming, there's a lot of flaws streamers don't know they do, such as some people don't talk to chat enough, some people talk to chat too much, some people just don't talk at all, they just focus and they let their mods do it. You were talking to chat, you were engaged, you were catching fish, and you did also realize off the back, man, fishing for bass is the one thing that take you away from your chat the longest, so you gotta sometimes slow down on that and go back to chat, and then that, some people don't even know how to, what's the word, they don't know how to even it out. And you seem like you already got it set up and situated. For it to be one person doing it, you were talking to chat great, and you were just locked in. You were doing your shit. Yeah, Michael, what you fishing for? Catfish, and in a second I'm gonna be fishing for bass as well. I'm about to throw a rooster tail out. I caught a bass last time I was rooster tailing, and then I missed a big ass bass. So I brought my rooster tail back out, a white rooster tail. Yeah, you were killing it. I don't know why, Josie. You show love, love gonna show back to you, and you definitely show love. Everyone know who you are in the fishing community. The water's all muggy and stuff. I don't know what's going on with this water. It's kind of looked like how the water was on Sunday, but we weren't fishing. We were fishing somewhere else. It just looks muggy and. I'm gonna get it on there for sure.
Like that?
Yeah. Is that Jaden Smith? Cactus Zach? Shut up. No, it's Fisherman Ron, brother. Hello, how was your day? Fishing life? It's going fine. It's going fine. It's really kind of just getting started. Like I said, I wished I would have been out here a little earlier, but Waking up and getting your kid some breakfast took a toll on my day. Dude, this freaking giant horsefly that keeps landing on me needs to get a life or lose a life. It ain't no damn cat. So when I swat at it, it'll be gone. Use a cane pole. Mac, come on now. That's already tough using your regular poles. Cane cane poling. That's basically like that's fly fishing, bro. Using the cane pole is fly fishing. Same shit. With a little less rope. Definitely, Josie. Willie was over in our group chat talking about wake up, Josie's streaming. I said what? Woke up, wiped the sleep out of my eyes, didn't even brush my teeth, instantly went straight to the live. Crocodiles, not in Louisville, Kentucky. Not in Louisville, Kentucky, brother. The closest thing to a crocodile is an alligator gar. We don't have those here. I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't be mad to yelp up a crocodile. Just a baby one, though. I'm not trying to catch no big one. So far, shrimp on shrimp on shrimp. This will be my third piece of shrimp I'm throwing out because, like I said, the liver's still kind of frozen. And the live bait, we waiting on it to get lively. Waiting to catch one in one of this bait cage. I didn't buy worms because I got the bait cage. Otherwise, I would have bought worms, but y'all know how I feel about fishing for bluegill. It ain't my favorite thing to do. So, shrimp on another hook, some garlic shrimp. Shrimp with all flavors. Let's just say the shrimp smell like chicken before it's fried, y'all. The shrimp smell like chicken before it's fried, so it's definitely scenty. All right, I got my white rooster tail. I'm gonna be casting this out for a minute. I'll start over on this right side because I've seen a lot of stuff happen over here, and then I'm gonna switch it to the left. But my bait cage is out over this right side too. Yeah, it went great. Can you give me a shout out, please? Fishing Life for sure. If y'all haven't already, go check my boy Fishing Life out. He fishes for life, and he's always out there near the water.
Dad, you almost hit me, Dad. You almost hit me.
I've seen a lot of stuff already happening on top of the water.
Dad, I opened my brain and my chest. Is that good?
course, Riley. The middle pole looks like it's getting tugged on. With the double hooks, the double hook and the shrimp, it looks like it's getting tugged on a little bit. I got bells on 2 of my poles. So that is one of the poles that have a bell on it. So hopefully, if something crazy happens, I'm going to know about it. Oh, thank you, Fishing for Life. I appreciate it, brother. There's definitely a lot of competition out there. I feel like there's a lot of great fishermen out there, to be honest. Yeah. That pole looks like it's getting pulled in the wind. It's not on one of them sturdy pole stands either. So yeah, I'm not gonna not take my eyes off of it. I don't want my pole to get dragged in the water by no damn tortoise. What? Riley, did you eat this bag of chips? Why is the bag in the water? It's right here in front of me. I try to catch it with my foot. Here, go throw this in that one of them bags over there. Thank you. Yeah, that pole looks like it's definitely getting tugged on. Yeah, you Louisville, Kentucky. What up? You don't know? How you doing, brother? Ace, what's up? Dave, I do not know what you're saying, but you know, how you doing, brother? Working my fry bay. How you doing, Carlos? Are you cooking, Carlos? Is that what you're saying? Escape, I don't know what you're saying, brother. Ready like? What? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of language barrier in the chat right now. I can't understand it or translate it. It's 8:08 p.m. here. Oh man, it's 3:08 p.m. here. Hello, fisherman. What's up? Yes, and working. Oh, what you cooking, brother? What you cooking? See if I can throw it in this cheat code spot without getting stuck in the tree. Oh, let's go. I'm glad it's 70 outside. Shoot, I ain't sweating to death. I don't gotta worry about my phone overheating. That fall weather, you guys. That fall weather. Okay, chat. I'm about to walk over to my post because they're doing weird stuff. Worms. You gotta be near that water, cat.
I said, let's rip some lips.
Why'd you set the rocks right there? I gotta go get my worm pole now.
Yeah, the voices I hear in my head are my own voices. All right, chat. Y'all be good. Don't say stupid shit.
My boy popped up out of nowhere. He said, man, I can't fish, but I'm going to go by the water. My boy Catfish Willie stepped out, you guys. Y'all seen him? My boy's literally at work. He said, nah, I can't let Ron be with no worms. Man pulled up with a box of worms. You know he keep them wormies on him. Yeah, my boy Willie stepped out. He stepped out just to do that. This orange pole, y'all. This orange pole is getting a lot of shakeage. A lot of shakers. I seen a crazy blow up a second ago. I'm about to throw one of these worms out. I got my ultralight out just for fun to throw a worm out. The fresh cold worms, the fish ain't gonna be able to resist this. Riley, if it's getting any bites, you're the one gonna roll it in. Yeah, I got some wormy germy on my freaking ultralight. I'm about to get that out. Yeah, this orange pole. The stand it's on, I don't know. That stand be having that pole shaking left and right. So I know something's messing with it. Thank you, Fishing Life, brother. I appreciate it. Wow, wow, there's a blow up right here. Hopefully I get this thing's attention. I threw the literally right next to it. Going crazy right here. Yeah, I'm never gonna knock a white rooster tail. White and pink are like the two colors of rooster tails I go for. They're just hard to miss in any type of water. What's up, Calvin? How you doing, brother? Appreciate it, Fishing Life. Appreciate it, man. You like orange? Yeah, orange is another bright color. Orange, lime green, white. Orange, lime green, white, and pink. Man, them are some hard colors to beat in water. Like when they use like brown and like use blue, I kind of be questioning it. Those two colors are like, they make it seem like you can see them in every water, but I'm like, how the fuck does fish see brown? Some of the water be brown. Catch anything? Not yet, Michael. Really, your boy's just warming up. He got 3 big poles out in the water with the same baits on it, and he got one pole out just now, because Catfish Willie just brought him some worms. So he got a, oh my gosh, no, okay. I got snagged in the tree. Oh shit. I said that in I was talking about the worm pole and my barber went. I missed the fish. I missed the fish, and this is the piece of worm that's left from what I just threw in. But did I reel my rooster tail in before I just put the pole on the ground? That's just on the ultralight. They gonna treat this accordingly. They gonna treat it light. I need to have it sitting in front of me. Because the way I had to just reach over and get this is crazy. And no, I did not reel my rooster tail in. Nah, nothing yet, Michael. Love, how you doing? We are just vibing. It's still real early. Even though I'm not here for a long time, it's still early. I don't got no cut bait out right now. I'm trying to catch some. But honestly, if I catch any cut bait now, it's gonna be coming home with me. Now I'm still gonna put some on the hook. But any extras coming home with me. It's kind of poopy I can't get the freaking liver out. That stuff is frozen like a block of ice. That's why it's easier to put baits in the fridge than it is the freezer. You put it in the freezer, you gotta prepare a whole 48 hours to get that bait out. And I did not prepare for it. The next time I get off work and I know I'm possibly gonna go fishing the next day or tomorrow or later on that day, I'm gonna take it out as soon as I get out of work. Real stuff, Catfish Willie. I probably got some fish in my bait cage now. They've been sitting in the water too long. Be back in a few. Definitely. You ever been noodling? It's when you stick your hand. Nah, I've never done that, man. I give those fishermen props. To sit there and wait for a fish to bite your hand. To sit there and wait for a fish to bite your hand. Just thinking about the process. Putting that in your mind and just thinking about, man, I gotta wait for this motherfucker to bite me. No one wants to get bit. So prepping yourself, getting it in your mental that you're gonna get bit is crazy. That was just a big blow up where I just threw it. I throw her far enough left, I'm liable to catch a crappie. Like I said, I missed a decent sized bass the other day when I was throwing my white rooster tail out. Missed a nice sized bass. I know it because he was hooked on for a second and I could feel his weight. He felt like a hefty bag. He didn't feel like a glad bag. And I've actually dragged bags out of the water, so. Bags, shirts, shoes. What's the craziest thing y'all ever pulled out of the water with y'all fishing boat? Honestly, I feel like shirts are kind of crazy in my opinion. Because usually when I'm pulling it out with a fishing pole, it's not a bottom fishing pole I'm pulling it out with. It's something I'm casting. Hey, noodling's crazy. I know. That just sounds scary in your own mind because you gotta literally prepare yourself to get bit. And what other thing do you do where you prepare yourself to get bit? The only other thing I can think of is when police officers are doing like the K9 training and they put on the freaking bodysuits and they prepare for a dog to run up and tackle them. Again, take some big balls to do that, but you know that people do that. Someone preparing to get tased. I'd rather get tased. I ain't trying to get bit by nothing. I don't even want the fucking mosquitoes to touch me. You talking about you want a fish to just bite your hand? Whew. What's the biggest fish you've ever noodled? If that's how you ask that question. I stole a fish from a kid once. That's crazy. Hey, Riley, get that bag. Put something on it. It doesn't need to go in the water. Thank you. £0. What the hell? That boy caught a bullhead. Boy caught a bullhead noodling. Facts, Grumpy. William, what's up? Catfish Willie just made a guest appearance. He popped in. He's at work right now, but he popped in and he heard me talking about worms. He said, I gotta get my boy some worms. The boy left work. They dropped me off some worms. Shoot, I might start rotating with this rooster tail. I wasn't trying to necessarily leave my poles, but they just chilling. There's a bell on 2 of them. I'm gonna put a bell on them, a third one. I'm gonna check this bait cage. I'm gonna check this cage one more time. See if there's any bluegills in it now. Got any bluegills? We got some cut bait and some live bait. I might turn 2 of my hooks into cut bait and live bait poles because why not? I mean, I got 3 shrimp poles out right now, and I'm just like, that's a little obsessive. I don't need 3 poles of shrimp out when I really got liver and worms. I could put a worm on one of them at least. Let me check this cage real quick. Chad, why do I have minnows in here? Your boy had bait in there, but it was literally minnows. And I'm not trying to fish for no minnows. I would have bought those. Literally had minnows in the bait cage. Minnows don't miss, I guess. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I might put it on my chest mount and walk a little bit and just cast for a minute and talk to y'all. Give me a second, chat. I'm gonna let y'all sit and stare at these beautiful poles for a second. I'm probably let me cast this. Let me cast this. Let me cast this worm pole right here, right near my big poles in this vicinity right here. I'm pointing, but I'm not even aimed at it. Right here in this vicinity, my big poles are right there. I'm gonna cast right here and try to get a bluegill real quick before I do that. While I'm doing it, I'm gonna set up the chest mount. I'm gonna put the piece on and stuff like that. So give me a second. Yeah, I'm gonna put the chest mount on. I'm gonna walk around and I'm gonna cast my bait cast. I'm gonna cast my freaking. I'm gonna throw my rooster tail around a little bit. Well, damn, there ain't no worm left on this thing. They got me. So that's a start. Put some worm in the cage with a little dirt. How well do you think a fish smells worm? Do you think a worm is more of a scent thing, or do you think it's more of a see thing? I feel like it's more of a see thing. Like with a fish, you can gut it or cut it, and the blood and the scent is gonna draw the fish's attention. But other than that, when a fish is not cut, it's more of a see thing. Like they see the shining of the fish, they see it swimming right there in place, then they go for it. That's why I feel like, when it comes to cut bait or live bait, cut bait is gonna get hit quicker than live bait because the scent of that is gonna drive them insane. And that's how I feel about worms. But you can't turn worms into cut bait, in my opinion, unless you like grind that shit up or something. So, with you saying that, I'm like, if I put this worm in the cage, would they sense the worm, or would they have to see through the cage, see the worm moving, and be like, "Huh, let me swim in here and eat that, see if they eat that or anything like that." How do you feel on that? 4 pound bass is gonna swim in there? That'd be crazy, man. That'll be that'll be crazy. Four a 4 pound bass eating my freaking. This orange pole just keeps doing little shakes and stuff, so that's what I'm watching. So I'm putting this worm on this hook. Rewormed it up. We ready to get that out there. Honestly, this orange pole's gonna make me actually check it. He's been doing a lot on his own. Wow. The blow up underneath this tree that just happened, chat. I got a granola bar. I'm actually about to break that up and throw it in the bait cage. I'm gonna put a worm in there though. I won't knock the worm idea. I'm just gonna break up a granola bar as well. I ain't gonna lie, chat. That granola bar broke up real nice. Real nice in that bait cage. And I think we definitely gonna 100% catch a fish off the granola bar. It did its thing when I just broke it up and put it in that water. Like I said, I'm about to put my tripod I'm about to put the chest mount on. I'm about to walk around and fish for a minute. Just throw my rooster tail around on the edges, looking for blow-ups and stuff while my big pole sit here. Before I leave, also, I'm gonna put a worm on my orange pole at the top, and I'm gonna leave the shrimp at the bottom. Hopefully, the shrimp is still on there because the orange pole is the only one I've been seeing get moved. I feel like I got a bad back right now. I got this thing. Give me a second, chat. Brother, watch out. Let me sit here for a second. While I talk to chat and watch what's going on for a second. Gotta do something. That's why I'm sitting down for a second. Hey, what's up, Travis? How you doing, brother? It's always good to see you, my guy. I got a bait cage out. Then I got 3 poles with shrimp on them until my liver thaw out. My boy, I didn't have worms. I just had frozen liver and frozen shrimp. I got frozen shrimp on all 3 of my big poles. Then my boy Catfish Willie, he pulled up. He's at work right now. That man pulled up. And brought me some worms so I can catch me a bluegill quicker. But because you know how I go with bluegills, it takes me a year and a half.
Now can I?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk around. I'm putting my chest mount on now. And I'm gonna walk around. And I'm gonna cast for a while. I'm gonna cast my white rooster tail out. Like I said, last time I was casting, I caught a nice sized bass, but then I missed a bigger bass, and I won't let that slide. I didn't change the rooster tail off my pole after I missed that bass. What up, Ethan? How you doing, man? How big is this pond? It looks pretty small. Are you sure you haven't caught all the fish out of the pond? William, I'm not gonna cap with you. This pond's big enough to where there's a 16-pound catfish in here, and then there's some bigger fish in here. So this wouldn't be a small pond. Pretty big, but you about to see in a second. Like I said, I'm about to walk around. I'm about to walk around, and I'm gonna cast my rooster tail around a little bit. You're gonna see the pond as much as you want. Just right now, give me a second.
Your hat is on backwards.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But it's definitely a decent sized pond. Pond big enough to hold a 16-pound flat. You wouldn't think it, but when you actually pull it out the water, you'd be like, oh shoot. Bro, get them worms up. Bring them over here in the shade. Down here. Not a shrimp. There's bigger than a 10-pound, but there's definitely some flatheads in here. You don't just find flatheads everywhere. Honestly, flatheads, in my opinion, is one of the hardest catfish to find besides blues in Louisville, Kentucky. Like, you gotta, most of the time you go find a blue is a spot that might be stocked, but most of the spots they stock are like, they stock with channel cats and stuff like that. Riley, go do something. You don't get too much stalking when it comes to like flatheads or anything else. That doesn't happen. You gotta go find those flathead areas, and most of the time you would assume a flathead's in the river, but nah, they ain't here too. Well, I'm only seeing what. No, you're good, brother. I was just responding to you. You good? It's definitely a decent sized pond. It's caught some monsters out of here for sure. Some monster sized bass, some monster sized crappie, some monster sized flatheads. When you say a spot that got crappie in it, which another thing they don't stock places with crappie. You got to go find those places, and this is one of them spots where they have the crappie, they have the flatheads. We have a few spots in Louisville, Kentucky that have a little bit of everything. We have some spots where there's some carp. We have some spots where there's some trout. We got some spots where there's some flathead. We got some spots where there's some crappie. We haven't found a spot in Louisville yet that has all the fish in it, besides the river. But we got some good knockoffs. You know, the no-name locations is the best locations when it comes to fishing. Motherfuckers will go to a public park and think that got all the fish in it because you're pulling out a 2-pound bass, but really, nah. The public places is the most overpopulated, the places that get ruined the most trashy, the most. It don't have the fish to offer. This place is low key in a neighborhood, and it has a lot to offer. Yeah, you'll go to a place thinking you hit gold because it's a named location, named park, and then the whole time there ain't nothing but a few big fish in there, and most of them is just medium fish or something you wouldn't even weigh. You just catch and throw back in. Honestly, bigger risk, bigger fish. Some of the most private spots have the best spots you ain't supposed to be in. Yeah, best places is definitely usually not on the map. Unless it's Google Maps and you looking around for water near your area, then you find some shit. Let me go check that little spout of water over there. All right, Chad, I'm about to get up and walk. Hopefully, I don't walk too far and something starts ringing my big pose. Because I'll be down to run back over and get it. It's just going to be a run. That's all it is. It's just going to be a run for sure. Yo. right, got that on there. Spin this around. You said you gotta use the bathroom? All right, hold on. Putting this on the chest mount. I've only used the chest mount one other time. It was at the river. The only issue with me with the chest mount was, for some weird reason at the river, I was losing a lot of connection. But I will never knock the chest mount. It was bought for its purposes, and we have more than one chest mount. I've never used a head mount. I'm kind of scared to use a head mount. I don't trust the head mount. I feel like I'm catching a fish, I'm shaking my head too much, it's gonna come off. Like, and I wear hats, but I don't wear hats like that. Like, I just can't rely. I can't trust the head mount. I can't trust it. I think it's pretty bold when people wear them for real. All right. Should be good. Should be good for the freaking chest mount. Yeah. Should be good. All right, about to rotate. Yeah, I don't trust head mounts, but I'll wear a chest mount. I'll trust that a little bit. All right. Come on, Raleigh.
I like that.
You like the chest mount? Yeah, me too.
Wish I have one.
You said you wish you had one?
Yeah, a
You
blue
got to
one.
get a cell phone first. But you know, that's a while from now. You only 4.
Be careful with it.
When you only 4, so it's going to be a minute. I'm going to cast her for a little bit. This is usually where, you know, the crappie and stuff be. So I'm going to try to mess with them for a second before I move out. Except by getting crappie's attention.
I gotta use it, Dad.
Go ahead, Riley. You know where to go. I'm right behind you. You okay? Yay, my favorite. Netting for grass. Riley, what are you doing? Hold on, chat. My daughter just pulled her pants down and peed out in public, chat. She's wilding. She did not go in no cover, no bushes or nothing. She just went over her. Huh. I ain't seen no blow ups. Let it sink a little bit. Right next to something going on in the water. Look at all that green slime on top of the water right now, chat. That fall water coming in, got the water doing all kinds of stuff. Afternoon. What's up, Dave? Dave, my brother. This is a killer spot to fish. Definitely northern. Definitely. He's to get a nice cherry. You'll be. See, I'm not one of them northern. I'm not one of them fishermen that enjoy sitting down and fishing. I feel like I gotta be standing up. That's my issue. Like I have with the pole limit that we don't have a pole limit and we can fish with as many poles as we want. I'll literally have 7 poles out and have to have one in my hand that I'm fishing with, and 5 of them will be bottom poles, and the other ones will just be like blue minnows or live bait or bluegills or something like that. Like, but I gotta guarantee have a pole in my hand, and I can't see myself setting a hook, sitting in a chair. I can't tell you how many fish I've caught and sitting down, but I can tell you I caught a abundance of fish standing up. What up, Dennis? What up, that fishing guy? How you doing, brother? Yeah, how you doing today, Dave? My boy Dave. Always good to see you, man. I'm gonna walk down some more, chat. First thing I casted and pulled out was some stuff to make some grass grow. There's some nice trees right here, but how close do you think they are? You think I'm a light toss right here? Chat. I light toss right into. All right, I got it. Light toss right into this tree right in front of me that's hanging down. I'm on a freaking stick. Should have knew the risk. I'm gonna get it though. Who was I talking to the other day? Trout line. He was like, 14 line, that ain't it. Boy went straight from 14 line to 12. Look at me wrestling in this freaking behemoth of a stick. That 14 line don't play. Oh. All right, this might be. Okay, got it. All right, chat. I'm moving away from here. I got it off the stick, got it stuck in a tree, got it off that tree limb, got it stuck in another part of the tree. This spot ain't it unless I'm casting far away from it. And there's a lot of sun out here. I feel like the fish would have been right here on this right. Or over there where all that muddy stuff is. But over there, some of the neighbors are not that friendly. Like the whole pond is nice. The whole pond, there's nice people. People have came out and spoken, talked to us, said they enjoy what we're doing. They notice we cleaning up. But then there's always that one neighbor out of the whole spot. They gotta be an asshole. And we met that asshole neighbor. Let's just say that. Strange enough, I hear my bell. I'm gonna know, chat. I'm gonna know for sure. Come on, Riley, let's go. I want to get all the way over to this end. Really, hopefully, if I don't get hit on this left end over here, I get hit more on this right end where it's shady and all that must and stuff. That's where I missed like one of the giant bass that I almost caught the other day off the rooster tail. Like I was pulling them in. He bit it and everything. Thing about rooster tails is underwater blow up, so he blew it up underneath, and I was reeling him. He was a happy fish, but his ass came off. He was giving me catfish vibes, to be honest. To be honest, he was doing some catfish shit. Could have fooled me. Dang. Oh, there's something on. I'm like, what's going on? Rooster tail's not roostering enough. Not shaking that tail feather. I really tend to just stand and cast in the same spots and move slightly a little bit, but I'm looking for some blow ups as I'm moving. Maybe I could see something while I'm coming through here. There was a lot of top water action earlier when I first got here, so the fish ain't going nowhere. They somewhere around here. Oh my goodness. I was gonna say I watched it get snagged on that stick. My poles are all the way over there, chat, so if we heard a bell and y'all see me take off running, y'all know what's going on. Someone just leaving their trash. A whole bottle of water just sitting here. And a sock. Why couldn't they take their sock and their bottle of water with them? Honestly, this left corner right here probably where I'll be get tagged for real. I'm talking about that 16 plant. Hopefully his ass is not the thing that grabs one of my poles over there, because that'll be ugly. Grumpy Vet, you funny. And I snagged onto something. Freaking tree. What? Said I got a call to go back into work. I know that feeling. Haven't been home long enough, so I'm off. Hey, Dave. Sound like it's your birthday, bro. Going shopping for anything fishing-wise is a birthday day. New line? What you looking for? You about to get some braid? You about to get some spider wire? What you about to get? What you about to get, brother? The more further I get away... Oh, my gosh. I threw that in the gutter. The more further I get away from my pole, the more worried I get. Ain't no one over there to defend them. Oh, yeah, that rooster tail's doing his job right now, chat. It's about to get tooken. I don't know. I do not know. Because you know that dog. Riley, back up off the gate. Just because you know him, he's barking. He defending his territory. Don't even walk up on him. Literally nothing's happening on top of the water right now on this side. Honestly, a lot more was happening on the water where I was standing where my big post was. Like right in front of my poles, a lot was happening. Rooster tail's not roostering. Nothing's on it. I don't know why it's not doing that. Sometimes it doesn't spin. I don't know what be going on. Honestly, I have more white rooster tails. Like I went in the store and bought all the white rooster tails. I bought like 7 of them. So I could put a new one on for sure. Oh, that's a nice side bass right there. Hold on. Riley, get off of that. My rooster tail just got stuck in this damn tree. The only tree over here in spawnage. Stuck in it. I got it. Well, I guess I got it. I don't know. Hold on, chat. Literally, something so easy became something so difficult. Give my rooster tail back. Riley, you still see 3 poles over there, right? Because I don't know how good my hearing's going to be from all the way over here. You still see 3 big poles over there? No. I think that's what you're supposed to tell me. Did I just throw it in the water and get snagged on something else? Am I in the... What? Oh my gosh, Chad. If it gets... Okay, it came off. I was going to say, if it gets stuck right here, I have to walk all the way back over there. We should be Gucci. All right, we're slowly getting into this corner over here. By the time I get to where all the way over here, my big pole is going to go off. But I'm closer on this side than I was, so it shouldn't be that far of a run. What just happened? Oh, I cut off my camera. Oh, let's go. I just seen a blow up right in front of me right here. See if we can get this fish's attention. Well, not with that cast, we won't. Your boy ain't never say he was a bass fisherman, chat, but he'll fish for some bass for a while. Riley, move away with that stick, please. I'm sorry if I missed any response. I'm looking down at my chat a little bit here and there, but what Josie says factual. When it comes to like bass fishing and stuff like that, it's harder to pay attention to chat. You gotta focus on that a little more. Like catfishing is easier when it comes to talking and chat and stuff like that, or crappie fishing or carp fishing. Just a smidge. So if I'm sorry if I missed any responses. Hey, mods be on their job though; they be handling it. So I ain't too mad. I appreciate them. What's up, fishing 100, brother? Bruce Taylor, how you doing, bro? Armageddon, how you doing, man? Sorry if I missed your chat. About to be heading out here soon, you guys. I don't believe in getting skunked, so I might just come back out here. The snags of the trees that's on the sides right here is crazy. Chat, I just heard my bell. I just heard my bell, chat. Come on, Raleigh. Nah, I heard my bell. I gotta walk this way a little more just in case. Although, just a few casts, just a few casts. Just a few casts. If I heard a bell again, it's on go. What the fuck? I was gonna say, what am I pulling in? Bro. I heard it again, chat. I heard it again. Dude, I got a cast right here one time. This is where all the catfish live, and this is where the bass low-key be just chilling. Just one more time. Just one more time. Oh my gosh. I don't like this hearing this bell, and I'm not that close to it. But I walked all the way over. I hoped to end here and start fishing on this side before I made it back to my bell pole, but it ain't gonna let me make it back to my bell pole. Dude, I bring out a leaf every time. About to start weighing these leaves, get a PB leaf. Where did that fishing line come from? Hey, that stick fall back for a second, chat. Yo. I'm about to get off your leg right now. Hold on. What the fuck? Why are these sticks resisting me? They giving me bass energy for real. But I'm not seeing no blow-ups. Water's real still over here. All right, you guys. When I walk past this other house, I'm gonna keep walking because obviously the person that complains the most is the person that doesn't cut their grass at all. That should be looking crazy. But this is a good spot to cast. I ain't gonna lie. But the grass is almost taller than me over here, so I ain't even trying to be here anyway. Let me make sure my poles are still here. I definitely heard the bell going off. I can't tell you which pole it is at all. I cannot. I can't guess. I can't tell you. 3 poles, 3 shrimp. One of them went off at least twice. Bobber pole's still sitting in the water over there. Yeah. How you say fall's coming without saying fall's coming? I done pulled out enough leaves to build my own damn tree. See if I can cast right here without getting stuck in this tree. Seems like I got stuck on something else trying to cast right here. Did it again. It's a turtle. Hopefully that's not what messed with my shrimp. Never gonna knock the rooster tail, chat. Never gonna knock it. It might not be knocking no socks off, and I might should have changed it for a popper or something. But I only brought one out, and I ain't gonna knock the rooster tail. Like I said, I'm gonna leave it out. Leave it on this pole. Might not have got hit today, but it get hit the next day. There wasn't as much, like the action that started out when I pulled up here is not the action that I'm seeing now. It's kind of bummerish. Like it was a lot of stuff going on top of the water, but I said more of it was going on over in this corner over here than anywhere. Walking around the pond last time, there was a lot more happening all around. Today is kind of slow. I am about to go check this bait cage and see what's going on with that. But I'm also about to head out. I'm about to start packing up. Go pick my kid up from school. And like I said, I would have been out here a little longer today, but due to the wake up time and the eat the breakfast and then get here, that took me an hour and 30 just doing all of that whole process. And that dimmered my time. Honestly, I might go fishing tomorrow, but if I go fishing tomorrow, it probably won't be this location. It'll be somewhere new. I wanted to try something new today, but like I said, with the shortness of time and stuff, I didn't have time to even think about going somewhere new. I went to one of the OG spots, and hopefully we pull some bluegill out of this bait cage, because I'm going to take them with me so I can have them and not have to worry about them tomorrow. But I'm probably going to fish tomorrow as well, somewhere new. Shrimp is a swing and a miss recently. Well, we gonna see when I pull my hooks in and see if there's any shrimp on any of my poles. All right, let's check this cage. Hopefully with no tortellinis went in the cage. Turtles be just eating any and everything. They don't save nothing for no one. A bunch of minnows and a baby bass. I ain't gonna say I took an L off of that, because how the hell did I catch a baby bass? And why is the bass out here worried about cat food? But it is what it is. I'm not gonna keep the baby bass or the minnows. Well, damn, I gotta get the minnows out of there, to be honest. A baby bass and some freaking minnows. I'll just leave my bait cage right there. You want to see the baby bass? That's what we caught out of the bait cage. We're supposed to be catching bluegills and everything else. Caught a freaking baby bass. Look at the... There's the baby bass. Out the bait cage. I don't know what he was doing in that bait cage. He must have smelled the granola bar. He just got sanded up. Boy, blind now. He got dirt all in his eye. Must have smelled that granola bar. He said, man, I got to get me a bite of that. Got to get some of that granola in my life. Yeah. Tiny baby bass. Couldn't even use this boy as bait. This boy is a minnow. All right, chat. I'm about to remove my poles. See if anything's hooked on and get them out. now, the bait's not on here. So I can't say liver's a miss because the bait gone. I mean not
Dad,
liver. Shrimp because the bait's gone.
I'm ready to go now. I'm going. Can you hook this off, Dad? Because I'm ready to go now. Now let's go.
Maybe that white ball probably got hit.
No, we don't got it. Mom, Dad, mosquitoes keep coming on me.
Well, grab some stuff and walk into the car. Grab that bucket, take it to the car. Grab some stuff, go to the car. You don't gotta sit out here. I'm about to just grab the stuff and get to the car too.
I'm gonna bring your cane
I
with
think
me.
I'll blow up. It just happened right there. What you think that was? Hey, you never know, chat. Some fish eat your bait and just sit at the bottom of the water with your bait. So you gotta do that extra yank. Extra yank with no bait on it. My favorite. Ultralight with no worm on it. Only one of my poles had bait on it when I came back over here, basically, chat. The other three poles did not. Just because it's blow out. Blow out. Okay. What happened again? Oh. That was my PB for today. Oh wow, chat. And now the blow up is happening all the way over there. I walked all the way around the whole lake, the whole pond, didn't see no blow ups. And now all the blow ups are happening when I'm about to pack up. Chat, I just had a fish bite me and fucking I missed his hook set. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I missed the hook set. Get off, get off, get off, get off. I gotta get back out there. What is this? Fucking bag. There's a bag in the water. Submit it to the ground. I fucking missed it, chat. I know the difference between a snake and a fish. More cash.
Ow!
The fish that did. You're not carrying nothing to the car? That cat don't count, cat. Can't. That cat don't count, cat. Not that one. That was just a big. What the fuck? That was just a big blow up right in front of me. right in front of me, Chad. That's why I can cast him. He's right here. Well, my stick TV today is going crazy. Stick TV. All right, last one. All right, Chad. I'm gonna give up on his bass because he's gonna have me standing here all day. Yeah, I'm gonna give up on that bass. Man, after you miss that first attempt on actually biting, you just can't help yourself but not to leave. All right, Chad, I have to go. I have to go. You amazing people. Thank y'all for being here. Hook set a rod out. Catch us here soon again. I'm gonna go live tomorrow for sure. I'm definitely going fishing, but I gotta go. Y'all guys are amazing. Thank y'all for being here. I have to leave right now. GG's, chat. Next time y'all gonna see a big ass bass. Next time for sure. But I gotta go. Thank y'all, and remember always, fish on, you guys. Fish on. All right, Dave. All right, Northern. All right, SG. All right, everyone else that I didn't get to see in chat. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.